Hi guys. Hope everybody had a great day. Whatever. Great wherever you are. It's like different time zones. So, alright, let's see what's going on. I'm just going to pull some cards. We're going to see what comes out. Things don't have to make sense. They may mean something to you. Well, you know, what means something, one thing to me might mean something different to you. Whatever. No biggie. We'll see what comes out. Okay, that fell. I don't know if you guys saw that. Okay. Teachers. Something about a teacher. Teachers, okay. There's some teachers out there that are questioning something. They're asking you, what do you mean? It's almost like, what do you mean this happened? What do you mean you weren't able to complete something? I need you to talk to that. Speak to it. Explain. More? There's something about brains. Teachers' brains, they like why aren't you using your brain? Something about my school. So teachers, brains, my school. Somebody's school is reversed here. Somebody's not being true to their school. I don't know what that means. I'm not being true to my school. Somebody, maybe you have a passion for something and you're not feeding it. Maybe you're not investing into it. I feel like that. Give me one more. One more. Alright, we got two that fell. My family. My school, my family. Ciao. Pigs. Raised for their meat, including ham and bacon. Teachers, brains, my school. My family, pigs are reversed. Somebody could be a teacher here. Somebody might be feeling something, but it's something where something may be all in your head, but I feel like it's not. There's something going on at the school. If you're a teacher, you might feel like something's in your head. It's not. There's something going on at your school. Something about you not being true to your school, or I feel like your school may not be true to you. Everyone's family is different. Everybody's family is not different. There are some families that, obviously, everything is not going to be 100%, but there's something here where somebody finds out my family is not different. It says something about pigs, something about race. Oh, give me one more. Give me one more. Frog tongue. What the heck? Somebody is sticky. Catching fire. I don't know what that is. Somebody might live in a country. I don't know what that is. I'm going to go on with that. So that was whatever that was. I never used those, so it's like whatever. I'll pull them out. Alright, give me the nitty gritty. Let me move these. We're going to switch a little bit of those. Something about somebody not being afraid of something. Investigation comes out reverse. Either it's done or somebody doesn't know about some sort of a scheme. I don't know. I'm going to keep this only because I feel like that's a major one. I also feel like with investigation coming out reversed along with scheme, that's interesting. Very interesting. So I'm going to take these, switch them up a little bit. Alright. I want to get rid of some of those. Because I don't want to have a ton of them in there. I want to have really the ones that I want to use. So they are somewhat scattered. Oh, some about a party came up. Yeah, look at this. From another deck, the bright. So when I think teacher and thinking the bright, but there's again something with food. Alright, it keeps mentioning meat, like meat, food, something like that. Something about a teacher or something. Are the teachers eating or what we got? What's going on here? Something about the school, the teacher, somebody, I don't know. What's going on with the collective? Give me the energy for the collective, please. What's going on? Okay, we have hollow earth, okay? It's reversed. Something's not hollow. It's not a hollow. I don't know what that is. I really don't. Alright, something about a family. The family comes out upright, alright? So, you could have 2 children. A conspiracy. Something, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Something about the UK keeps coming up. I don't know, did I tweet about it? I don't think I tweeted about that. I was like, alright. Something about the UK keeps coming up. There's a Ministry of Defense, the UK, a UFO documentation that was released. There's something significant about the UK. Something significant about 60,000. Oh, maybe somebody had to pay a family trafficking 60,000. Maybe it's 60,000 to traffic somebody to the UK. I don't know. It might be a 60,000 maybe for, I don't know. I never heard of no ticket being 60,000, but trafficking, and I guess to conceal, you see all that, covering up and all that. 60 grand. Give me more. Hit and run reverse. Somebody wasn't able to pull off a hit and run, or maybe they weren't able to pull it off. I don't know. Somebody maybe tried to pull it off and got caught. More evidence. There's evidence of some hit and run. But somebody doesn't know that there's evidence. I feel like if you guys are in court, possibility something could pop up, some new evidence or something like that. I feel like whatever this evidence is, it could be a skid mark. I don't know. Some sort of evidence. Give me more. All right. Of a breakup. Something about a couple. Couple is reversed. It could have been a breakup as a result of something. Or somebody could have had to leave because they were trafficked out. Couple reversed. I'm being honest, that's what's coming up. I really want to talk about that tonight. But so we know that there's a blood devil that comes up first. There's something about an affair, a bloodline reverse, an affair. Oh, something about a bloodline, an affair, parental figure, predictive programming. They don't know what somebody's going to do. There's a parental figure that had some sort of an affair. It could have been a time in a relationship where somebody broke up, but this just looks like an affair. The bloodline, somebody's ignoring something, rejecting something, dismissing something. You're not part of my bloodline, although it says parental figure. Somebody could be, if you look at the way this card is, this gentleman here has a suit on. But notice, half the suit is red, the other half is black. Somebody could be a step-parent, or somebody could be a half-parent, or whatever that is, right? Something about a life insurance policy comes up. What else? Obtain a power of attorney. Somebody, something about a life insurance, and they went to get a power of attorney. All right, we have Big Pharma. Now, this is reversed. Somebody wasn't on drugs. Somebody did not participate in Big Pharma, or maybe it's a secret. Somebody went and obtained a power of attorney claiming that somebody was into drugs, and it's reversed. Nobody was into drugs. We don't know what you're talking about. There's a couple here that comes out reverse, right? Because somebody wanted to try. You're with the person that you want to be with, so I'm pissed. My intentions for you were to traffic you out. How dare you get in a relationship with somebody you love? That's not what plans I have for you. My plans for you is to traffic you out. I'm going to pay that $60,000 to get you overseas. I'm trying to run you over with a car. I don't want you with this person. This couple crap, I'm going to make sure you're on drugs. Something like that. All right, so I guess you're going to fall for it, and they mad. And this is a parental figure. This person's a liar, okay? Or whoever this is pretending to be your parent. His bloodline is coming out reverse. So you are not a part of these people. And it says you're not distracted. You guys know exactly what's going on. You ain't distracted by drugs, love, and nothing else. Okay? You know about the dirty affair. You know about the bloodline and how so-and-so ain't you this, that, or the other. Whatever. All right? You also know that this parental affair or whatever it is a lie. Okay, person's a liar. They probably a step parent or something like that. Some of y'all weren't told. They're keeping secrets. Lock the enemy in the cattle guard. Okay, so they're trying to lock the enemy away. They don't want you to tell something. They weren't able to distract you, so they didn't want to lock you away. You're being advised to call a lawyer. If you don't have a lawyer, you can write to your AG's office. All right. Well, if it's consumer, whatever, check and see how they handle it in your state or wherever you are. They also have these lawyers too, or they have legal advice. They have that. All right, let somebody know what's going on. Brand them. So they're trying to brand them, right? So they're trying to put some sort of a stamp on you. When it comes to stuff like that, right? If you want to partner with people, cool. But number one, make sure it's something you like. Make sure it's something you love. Just make sure that things that would piss you off, try and prevent those. Right, the history of stuff, da-da-da, da-da-da. Did it die? You know what I mean, right? So stuff like that. Be real careful. Don't you know that. This came up. So what else? Child, Lord have mercy. And this. Child, have mercy. I'm just pulling cards now. I ain't. What else? So we got that. We got a school. What else? Somebody planted evidence. A parental figure wanted to plant evidence, right, to hide an affair or something like that. Give me more. All right, we got election interference comes up. We have protection. Somebody's not protected. Okay, so somebody don't have any protection. Who's not protected? Who wasn't protected? Who's this person? This person could have been a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo that wasn't protected. They didn't have any protection from something. All right. There's something about they didn't have any control over their finances or something like that. That might be why somebody did something. They lost an opportunity. They didn't have any money to invest in something. That could have been why they lost an opportunity. All right. Somebody lost an opportunity at a job. And that keeps coming out too. A promotion. Somebody got in the way because of greed. I don't want you to have that. I want that, right? Somebody could have been a Capricorn is budgeting. See, the reason why this Capricorn is budgeting is because there's tons of money owed out. The other piece to it is we don't know what the full extent of the damage is, right? So we got to keep money circulating. Well, we got to hold back money from this one to pay that one or whatever you're doing. But it looks like it's all going to fall down for you. Somebody did something out of greed, all right? Somebody who's being stingy. Somebody's holding on to their money. If you look at the meaning of the Four of Pentacles, like if you look at it in terms of budgeting and finances, it says somebody's trying to hold on specifically to gold. It says somebody has gold. I own it. But I also have another piece of gold hanging over my head. And that is my ambition. That's my goal. That's what I want. I'm greedy. I'm not spending nothing. I want that. So they have these intentions that could actually lead to greed. So you want to be careful with that. It's a desire for security, and I'll do anything to get it kind of thing, right? Somebody is fighting this. Somebody's up on embezzlement charges here. So, again, this is something where they already fought something. It looks like what they were up against before, trafficking, election interference, affairs where the kids are not theirs, or the kids are a secret, or some kid is a secret here, something like that. So, you have all these things. Another thing that this person is up against, I'm noticing, is that this new event that's coming up for them. So aside from everything I just named off, the hit and run, the election, all the stuff that they were already fighting, this affair, you ain't my kid, I'm hiding you type stuff. Now they have another battle coming up. This is an Aquarius energy. It feels like it could be Aquarius. Somebody has a battle coming up, something that they're going to have to answer to. All right, but this is about embezzlement. So all that other stuff, this one, it feels like it's embezzlement. Or if it's not embezzlement, what's the next thing? Yeah, I think it might be the embezzlement because they fear something has changed. They know that their options are restricted. There's something that they can't do. A Queen of Wands is coming up reversed here. So they have some Queen of Wands up on them. This could be a Queen of Wands. She could be overbearing. Something about a Queen of Wands who's bullying somebody. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius could be bullying somebody, and somebody's fear. Why are they bullying? Or they, okay, because there was a competition with the Queen of Pentacles. So you had this Queen of Wands reversed here, who's pushy, nasty, overbearing, bullying people, threats, and stuff like that. There was some sort of competition between she and this Queen of Pentacles. This one is a businesswoman. One is pushy, demanding, embezzling. So in a sense, you have somebody dirty up against somebody clean, or somebody greedy up against somebody clean, giving, right? Financially independent, stable. They're wealthy. And you have somebody here, feels like it's kind of like a jealous type of thing with this Aries, Leo, Sag, like you mad. It's competition. I feel like this Aries, Leo, Sag queen has an issue with this Queen of Pentacles. So somebody could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo. If I had to call it, it could be a Capricorn. Somebody's got to make some kind of a decision or a stalemate about how to move forward in something. What's the decision about? All right, somebody's torn between something. I feel like this could be a male energy, child, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Somebody's torn between these two people. There's a gentleman out here who is, and I want to be very clear, because I did pull up another read. The only thing that's making this different now is that this card is lovers, but even that could be something business related, right? Somebody's trying to make some sort of decision between something. Now, who are these people? Who are the candidates? We have somebody who is a bully. We have somebody who's self-righteous, overbearing, demanding, pushy, nasty. I'm going to threaten you and tell you I'm this and that. But I'm really operating out of a space where I do not have any confidence. It's kind of like that. So I'm going to be this and that, whatever. So then we have this Queen of Pentacles. You have this rowdy, weird, nasty energy who's doing stuff subconsciously because they don't feel good about themselves, up against somebody who's independent, loving, giving. They focus on prosperity, but I feel like it's very balanced. Because it does say abundance, but you know. So in any case, it feels like there's this King of Cups here who may have some sort of decision that needs to be made. This person is diplomatic, they're balanced, and they're looking into whatever options this is. I'm just not sure why. It might be something having to do with love, right? But there are some changes, major changes coming up. I want a major change and I'm making a decision. Somebody could be trying to make a decision about a partner. All right, I will tell you, you got somebody here who is not stellar, and you got somebody here who is. Now, unfortunately, you know how some of these people do. They go off and pick the devil, right? And then they're going to turn around and cry later, oh, she took me to the bank and I can't see the kids. You knew that. You knew she was going to let you see them doggone kids. Now you want to cry. Oh, okay. Can't help you. You're going to have to deal with that. I mean, really, there's nothing you can do about it. Like, you're already attached. So you can't just walk away. I mean, you're not supposed to just, I don't know. Anyway, right? There's some change coming up. So somebody wants a relationship. There could be a change coming up for a Gemini here. Somebody's there's a Gemini who's got to fight something coming up. It might have to do with some kind of a fraud charge. Somebody has the threat of jail on the line. There's something about the Gemini and the Scorpio energy. Somebody's trying to avoid loss. Somebody's trying to avoid tragedy. It could be this Gemini trying to avoid loss and tragedy, or it could be a Scorpio trying to avoid loss and tragedy. Give me more. What else? Oh, they're trying to avoid loss, fear, change. Somebody was doing black magic. That actually keeps coming up quite a bit. You have this Virgo energy doing some sort of dark magic, manipulating situations, something having to do with your work. You could be the Queen of Pentacles. Remember, you got the Queen of Wands reversed here with the Magician reversed. Like, are you surprised? You can't really be surprised over that. This person is operating out of a dark, stingy, greedy type of place. And they want what they want, so they're going to manipulate some stuff, including trying to make you look bad over your work. They probably went down to the court. Oh, this is mine. No, it ain't. They know. Some people know. They can't ask you. Child, you couldn't. Not mine. Let me shut up. I'm being nice. Anyway, what else? Tell me more. What's about this return on investment? Somebody knows that they have to walk away from something. And it could be a Capricorn that knows that they have to walk away from something. They also know that they can't traffic you, because that came out earlier. They wanted to. They wanted you addicted to something. It says it right here. Now they have to walk away. Anything else? There's something that you guys may have found out, or they found out something. Somebody may have recognized some sort of intellectual ability in somebody. But the truth is coming out about an Aquarius and some participation having to do with a Cancer, a Capricorn, a Gemini, a Virgo, and a Scorpio. Anything else? I'm going to leave this because this energy tonight is really weird. And somebody going to court. Aquarius is going to court. What we got for this Aquarius? What else? Let me see. This one came up. Yeah, over some secret. Somebody kept something a secret. There's some sort of recognition that somebody's going to get over something. Somebody's a true high priestess. It comes out upright. Somebody could be younger. Somebody could be a younger sibling. There's some bad news about somebody who's a younger sibling. This sibling could be a Pisces. Dang. It comes up twice. High priestess and moon. And then Page of Cups reversed here. There's some bad news. Somebody didn't follow their intuition. Somebody could be in jail here. Let me see what card came up underneath it. Somebody could, Aquarius. Arrival and departure. Somebody gets something good going on in their life and then they get swept away to jail. That's because how they got it in the first place may have been illegal. Some corruption. Somebody's father. A parent did come up earlier in the read. I'm going to let it go, guys. That's all I have for you. I love you guys. Cooked Aries energy too. I love you guys. Bye.